What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Bamboo. You're watching Bamboo Gaming. I'm just going to bring up some news on upcoming Marvel Snap changes. There is going to be a new way they're going to deal with the rank mode. And there is a video on YouTube by MobileGamer who has a lot of information on this on his video, which says rank changes. Also, he's saying that Shuri is not going to be nerfed. And in the video, he'll start off. Let me just have it playing a little bit. So the first part of this video he talks about is that right here on the second paragraph it says, oh yeah, just one more thing, with the start of the new season we're testing rewarding 5 times more bonus cubes every time you reach a new rank tier. So previously, or this season, it's if you were at 50 and you reach 60, you get 10 additional cubes and you ended up being 61 after that match that you won. So you will get 10 extra cubes, but now they changed it where you'll get 5 times more, so you'll end up at 65, not 61, when you pass 60 or that next 10 ranks. So from 50 to 60, you'll end up at 65 rather than 61. So he continues on the video talking about Stefan. I'm assuming it's Stefan Jarrett on Twitter. He's a product leader, meta designer, and game economist for Second Dinner, who develops Marvel Snap. And on his tweet, he talks about that they're going to improve rank mode. We're all saying, oh, that each new tier from 10 to 50 cubes, they're going to update more about rank mode and matchmaking in the next week or two. So after that, he talks about MobileGamer talks about, I think, other steampunk variants. Oh, they'll talk about Nimrod, which is coming soon. And with that, they'll talk about the Series 5 cards, which is Negasonic, Kitty Pryde, and I forgot the other one. Kitty Pryde, Negasonic. I forgot the other one. But and other than Nimrod too. Oh, here it is. Master Mold. There you go. MODOK, Master Mold, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and Kitty Pryde is going to be the new Series 5 cards for March, starting 7th, which is Master Mold. And MODOK's going to be released in the Series 5. And then these are the 3 new locations. Orcus Forge, after you play a card here, add a Sentinel to your hand. Karaka, I hope I'm saying this right. Karaka, on turn 5, takes over and plays both players' cards for them. That's cool. So it's like an Agatha on turn 5. And then Asteroid M, after you play a 3 or 4 cost card, move it here. He also continues talking about brand new variants for Nimrod. These are the ultimate variants. So Nimrod, Cable, and Domino, which, I mean, all 3 are pretty sick. They all look steampunk. This one looks like Kiss. And then Nimrod just looks pretty epic. Looks like a very colorful Juggernog. And then Cable's pretty, a lot of Cable variants are pretty cool, and this one is just as nasty. And he's pretty used now. I think Cable's a really neat tech card, especially for a 2-drop on turn 2. They also mention that there are going to be steampunk variants. There's going to be 5, and I don't want to talk about the titles. So there's going to be a steampunk Bishop, Falcon, Shocker, Cerebro, and Yellow Jacket. And I think there's a little, I don't know if I can zoom into this, but there is the Falcon here, Shocker, Bishop, Cerebro, which looks kind of crazy. And then he continues on by, I think there's like a tweet that asks if you can use the variant if you don't have it or you're not in pool 3 yet. And he says that yes, you can use the variant rush variants regardless of the base card ownership. You just will still go through the collection reserves and still collect the base card to be pool completed. That worked the same way when you got Rogue and Gambit in that bundle. That's probably the only time I remember where people were using before they got the base card. Also talks about the Rivalry Week bundle, which compared to, I think, the Mutant Masterpiece bundle, the Mutant Masterpiece bundle is going to be trash, guys. I don't think, other than if you need boosters, but you only get a disgusting amount of credits, which is 1,500 credits. And then I think it's like 4,000 gold to get, which is 3,000 gold. Oh my god, that's disgusting. So yeah, but I think the best one would be the Rivalry Week bundle, which has 1,500 tokens and 2,000 credits. and it's 4,000 gold. It is pretty pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Tokens, I think when you're especially, you need to be pool 3 complete, man. It makes so much sense after you're pool 3 complete. And then you start getting, like, I opened 7 collector reserves, and I think I got like, in 7 reserves I got close to 1,100 tokens. So it's fast, the amount of tokens you get. Oh, and this is the tweet, which reads that Shuri will not be nerfed anytime soon or ever. They're gonna keep this woman's effect, dude. How they're gonna keep her effect? I think it's, to be honest, cool. She is pretty, like, they, with a lot of complaints of players saying that there's not like great cards. You have a great card here. You have Shuri. Is she meta defining? Kind of, actually. It's pretty nuts her effect to double, but I think there's gonna be. I proved it. You don't need Shuri. It's just like you just have that deck, and if you want easy wins, you got Shuri to make easy wins. I think it was hard for you if it's you don't have to have your main deck as Shuri and then a secondary deck like Wave, She-Hulk, Doctor Doom would have been the most easiest climb this season. Or if you already had Thanos, you would have gotten Infinite already. But Shuri is pretty nasty. Keep her the way she is. I think they need cards like that. Because if they have cards like Mr. Negative, yeah, have cards like Shuri. If you can manipulate cards certain ways, doubling is pretty crazy though. Like, I mean, and then they gotta be careful about what cards to make. You know what I mean? They can't be making like 412s. You know, they can't be making like. Well, the 515 is pretty obvious now, but like it's getting ridiculous. Oh yeah, they have a 410 Mary, Typhoid Mary. So they're also, what is it? When asked if Arrow is a problem, Arrow is a card we are keeping a very close eye on. I wouldn't say it's a problem, but a good card. So it doesn't seem like they're gonna even change Arrow. And so it says here that cards that have a low win rate, less than 50%, but good cube return, are Null, Doc Ock, Death, and Wave. Mr. Negative is bad on both ends, cubes and win rate. So Mr. Negative is just a fun deck. Like, if you just want to have fun with Marvel Snap, play a Mr. Negative deck. It's so funny to like get him on turn 3 and you get 3 cards that are negative. And if you get so lucky to hit Iron Man Mystique on turn 4 or 5 or on 6, that is the best feeling ever, especially when you get the MVP of the deck, which is Iron Man. Top 5 cards that are the worst cards apparently are Crystal, Agatha, Magic, Hawkeye. Oh, that's 4. But Hawkeye, I was just talking about with my girl the other day, and he fucking sucks. Magic, I think, sucks now because of cards like Reality Stone, Scarlet Witch, and Storm. Agatha is just meant for farming. They have to do something with the card. For Crystal, oh my god, I don't even know her effect. That's how bad she is. I think it's you smack her in the middle, you shuffle your hand into your deck, and you draw 3. I mean, there's not a lot of cards that disrupt the hand so early. And then, I mean, dude, I don't know. It's a bad card, especially if you have cards like Darkhawk right now. Adding cards into your deck is not a great effect right now in this meta. And then he talks about Hooglandia Marvel. It's another YouTuber, and he talks about Series 5, Series 4, and Series 3 drops, saying that saying that Kang right now is always going to be Series 5. And then the new Series 4 drops from 5 to 4 is Zabu, Shauna, Dazzler, Sauron, and Shadow King. Out of the 5, Sauron and Zabu are like the only useful ones, or have any utility in meta decks. Like, if these people are just trying to have fun, yeah, because Shauna's effect is 3 random ones. And imagine if you give them my Titania as one of the ones, it kind of, and then not having a card that's around 1 or 2, it sucks. It's a space waster, and I don't think that's why Shauna is that good right now. Especially if she's not good to me. Even though if I don't have her, I don't even see people running her even in the higher ranks. Dazzler could be fixed a little bit, and Shadow King apparently I heard is the worst card. Atuma apparently is pretty good. If you partner him up with armor. And the effect, I think his effect is if you have another card here on the turn, it gets destroyed. But there's also like cool ways to trick the system with Atuma. You can hide it behind Invisible Woman, and Invisible Woman happens at the end of the game, so Atuma doesn't die. Orca, I think, is one of the worst cards in the game, and apparently M'Baku is one of the worst cards too. So out of these series drops, there's only like 3 good ones, which is Zabu, Atuma, and Sauron. He ends the video saying that Marvel Snap just hit 50 million in revenue, and it's probably one of the top 10 mobile games right now. So that's pretty crazy. I really love the game. I put a lot of hours, and I'm about to put a lot of money reinvesting into it just so I can get. Right now, I just want to get Thanos, and I do want to have fun with it. So I'm trying to get Bast and what's his face? And Darkhawk. I do want those 3 cards so bad. Thanos, Bast, and Darkhawk are my top 3 right now that I really want. Valkyrie is one of those surprise cards that like if I get it, I get it. But yeah, but that is just the news and the changes that are gonna come up soon in maybe like several hours. So just yeah, just wanted to update you guys on that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.